Still out here on the 30th. Let me pause this podcast. Oh, it's almost over. It's about 12:15. Happy birthday to me. December 15th. Sagittarius for life. Although I guess I'm like Ophiuchus, the water carrier now. Truly too. Got a good deal of water on this backpack. And I just had the thought, first of all, it's cool to be out here. Still, I don't think the gravity of everything has hit me yet. But that was sort of what I was thinking about. And I was thinking about how when I was on my way to New York, I never got to a point where I felt like, why am I doing this? What have I gotten myself into? And so now, with this trip, if I'm ever going to have that feeling, it's definitely going to be out here. And so I wonder when and if that will happen. It'd be great if it didn't happen. For sure, type 2 fun, I'm all about it. And my requirements for happiness are pretty low. So there's definitely a chance that, I'll just enjoy it the whole time through thick and thin. I think I'm getting close to Springer. I started at 10:30 almost 2 hours ago. Had a pretty good clip. I have only passed people so far. No one has passed me or kept up. Not that, that's not why anyone's out here, but just the truth of the matter. And definitely hoping to see Springer soon. I plan to stop there and actually make a cup of coffee. Didn't get a ton of sleep last night. Fell asleep around midnight. Woke up intermittently several times because of the dogs and the awareness that I would need to get up soon. Make sure I'm still recording. Pushed a button by accident. Good. So yeah, I didn't get a ton of sleep, and a cup of coffee, a Cliff Bar, some water, maybe a word or two with Grandpa, throw on the music after that, and just, scoot my way to Hawk Mountain Shelter. I got to be careful out here though, because my travel insurance doesn't actually kick in until I'm 100 miles down the road from my house. So that'll be like day 2 or 3. Just came to like the first real fork in the road. But yeah, the enormity of this. Certainly I'll have a true oh shit moment probably sometime within the first month. I'll just be like, oh my god, I'm only 25% done. I still have, another several thousand miles to go. Oops. Stopping off here real quick. Do the old pee. This looks like a good spot for it. Not too many people out here today. Although, not zero either. Which again, I'm happy for. I anticipate that there will be people at any shelter that I find myself at tonight. Which is good, because I would prefer to be with people here at the beginning, if for no other reason than the fact that if bears come through our camp, less of a chance will be going for me. I definitely want to be practicing the bear hang that I learned today. That's definitely a try it or forget it kind of thing. Neurons that fire together wire together. So I'll practice that a couple times. Maybe even hang my food instead of putting it in the bear box, especially if there's a ton of shit in the bear box. Yeah, I've got a pretty good little plan for today. God damn it, can't get this belt in. I had really, given a lot of thought to whether or not I wanted to have, running style shorts for this. And if I had running style shorts, I would have had a, fanny pack to carry all my incidentals, my phone, some snacks and stuff. But for the sake of utility, I went with some normal shorts with pockets. I just like normal shorts. I don't wear running shorts ever. I don't really feel comfortable in them. I'm sure I would have gotten over that. But, man, so I guess I'm not getting close to Springer yet. I'm going back down. I feel like I've come to the top of two mountain-like things. But that's what they call the PUDs. Here on the trail, the pointless ups and downs. That's what we're dealing with. I remember this section. This is where Benji and I saw some southbound hikers back in December who were finishing. They were like 5 or 6 miles away from being done. They can't even imagine how stoked those dudes were to be done. They certainly looked the worse for wear. It takes a special kind of person to be a southbounder. But yeah, I do recall this area, this downhill section. We got some people coming up. How's it going? All right, pressing on. Yeah, I think it was either 7.8 or 8.6 miles from Amicalola Visitor Center to Springer Mountain proper, but I don't recall which was which. I think it's 8 miles from Springer to Hawk, and I'm not sure what my mileage is per hour at this point, but that's all good. As soon as I sit down for my break for the day, I can calculate all that while I wait for my water to boil. I might actually end up being a good candidate for this kind of thing, because when looking at myself just as a individual, I like short-term goals, like daily goals on my phone. This is kind of why I'm an Android user too. Two of the widgets that I used most often are the notepad and the calendar. And so the calendar I utilize in order to keep track of all my long-term goals, things that are coming up in the weeks to come that are items that will need to be tended to on that day, but they're not close enough temporally to actually merit being on my notepad widget, which is my to-do list. Ooh, fuck, hit a stick. The to-do list is something, everything that gets written there is something like a shopping list, something to do that day. Mow the grass or whatever it might be. It's just an ongoing list of things that need to be taken care of as soon as possible. I wonder where Springer is. I'm going down still, so I obviously can't be too close to Springer at this point. I almost was going to say maybe I shouldn't take a break, but I think it behooves me to take a break, especially considering I'm doing pretty much double the distance of what is advised for your first day. But I'm feeling good, feeling really good, and can definitely reevaluate everything tomorrow, see how I feel. I definitely still want to have light when I get into camp for the night, but I think staking out a spot at the Springer Mountain sign for the official beginning of the AT, that'll be a good spot to stop. I'm sure there'll be some people there, and I won't have to go to the shelter, make any commitments about staying there for the night. Beyond that, I definitely want to sleep in my tent tonight. I don't want to stay in a shelter, even if it's going to rain. I'd rather be in my tent. So, I don't mind showing up a little later. Is that a Boston Terrier? Huh. Lol. Good, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
How's the dog doing?
Great, no
Yeah.
problem. She's going on 9 miles.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've got a Boston myself.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Boston Pit Bull mix, so he's a little...
Wow, it's a little bigger.
Yeah, a little
taller.
bigger for sure, but he's a good walking buddy.
She's a tank, but she gets it done.
That's awesome. I'm sure she'll sleep well tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You guys are in for a good one.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Oh, little Charlie, my walking buddy. Have fun out there, Charlie. I'm sure you're probably asleep on the papasan with a mama lay. I'm sure Eric is probably chilling pretty hard, perhaps ordering some lunch, doing laundry. I know she didn't really have too many plans for today. She likes to chill hard when she has her weekend time, and that's fair. She's not going to be able to chill any harder than she's going to chill for the next 4 to 6 months. Jesus, she's going to be chilling. She's going to be a fucking ice cube by the time I get back. Okay, this looks a little bit familiar. This huge, like, expanse. I certainly think I recall seeing a bear here. Maybe scurrying down into the ravine below, if that is even a ravine. I think perhaps the top of this is the Springer Mountain sign. The sign of the first white blaze. I'm following blue blazes right now for the approach trail. In fact, now that I think about it, I haven't even come to the point yet where the Benton MacKay Trail splits off from the Appalachian Trail. So, although that trail doesn't start until I'm actually on the Appalachian Trail, so I suppose that means that, yeah, never mind, because the Appalachian Trail has to start in order for the Benton MacKay Trail to split off from it. So, yeah, this could be getting close to Springer. I could always pull out gut hooks, and I could know immediately how close I am. But what's the fun in that? I did have to eventually unsubscribe and stop following people on YouTube and Instagram, just because I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to see all this stuff. I'm about to go see it myself. Don't need editorialization of what I am so soon to experience in and of myself. But that being said, I would still like to catch up with some of those people, if for no other reason, just to say, hey, good on you, Been following you for a long time, so it's awesome to see you. You're a familiar face among the crowd. Going up again. So, anyway, yeah, I don't even know how long I've been talking now. 10 minutes maybe? 12, 15? Yeah, 11 minutes. Going up again. Man, I don't have any idea when I'll be able to upload these clips. I guess Neil's Gap, probably. That might be the first place I stay, depending. Those bunks would be cool. So yeah, uphill now, nothing else to say. So I'll leave it there, go finish your mom's house. Talk to you later, once more.
Driving the FedEx truck or